Divine Revelations. The essence of my word is inalterable. Revelations of Jesus Christ, 1884 to 1950. The form of the revelations. Thus saith the Lord. The lesson of the Master begins always in the same way, for it contains the same love. It begins in love and ends in charity, two words within which all my teachings are enclosed. These elevated sentiments are those that give strength to the spirit to reach the regions of light and truth. You may say that the outer form of the language in which I spoke in the second era and that which I use now are different. And in part, you are right, for Jesus spoke in that time in the terms and customs of the towns in which he lived, as today I do according to the mentality of those who hear my word. But the essence that flows from that word is the same. It is one and inalterable. This, however, has been unnoticed by those whose hearts are hardened and whose minds are closed. Oh, unbelievers, come to hear me often. My word will defeat your doubt. If to you the form of my word seems not to be the same as it was in that time, I tell you not to halt before the form, the exterior, but rather seek for the meaning, which is the same. The essence, the sense, is always one, for the divine is eternal and immutable. But the form in which the revelation comes to you, or through which I give you to understand one more part of the truth, is presented always according to the capacity or development that you have reached. The presence of beings from beyond during the teachings of Christ. Truly, I tell you, that in the moments when my word vibrates through the understanding of humankind, thousands and thousands of disembodied beings are here, witnessing my manifestation and hearing my voice. The number of them is always greater than those present in material form. Like you, they are slowly coming out of the darkness to enter into the kingdom of the light. This, my word, you hear on the earth by means of human understanding, and on the level above yours, other spiritual dwellers are hearing it as well. Just as on other higher levels, the spirits that dwell therein are listening to it as well. For this concert that the Father in this third era holds with the spirits is universal. I have said to you, my ray is universal, my word and my essence are also universal, and on the highest level reached by the spirits, there I am heard. You hear me now in this communication in the most imperfect form, which is through man. It is for that reason that I am preparing you for greater communications, and so that when you enter in spirit, fully leaving this earth, we may then meet upon a new level to hear the concert that the Father carries on with your spirit. Today, you are of matter, remaking your heart and spirit with this word, and those beings that belong to you on earth, those whom you call still father, husband, wife, brother, son, relative, or friend, are on other levels hearing the same word. But for them, the meaning, the essence is different, even when you experience the same pleasure, the same recreation, the same breath, the same bread. I send a ray of my light to each world in the universe. That ray of light reaches this world in the form of human words, whereas it reaches other worlds through inspiration. All spirits will become united in the light of the divine ray. That light will guide all spirits toward the kingdom that has been promised to all who are spiritual particles of my divinity. Time limitation of the revelations. My kingdom descends upon suffering mankind, and my word is sounded through the chosen of this time, so that those who hear me become the consolation of humanity. In all times, I have had intermediaries between men and my divinity. It has been the meek and humble of heart who I have had to serve me. I am preparing the new messengers of my teachings, so that this good news may be the awakening to spiritual life of men. How many of those who are enabled to carry out a noble spiritual mission are sleeping, spread throughout the world? They shall awaken, and their spiritual advancement will be manifest upon their transforming themselves into beings useful to their fellows by the nobility of their sentiments. They shall be humble and never boast of superiority. My doctrine needs to be pure when it reaches humanity, so that man will arise to fulfill my law and embrace the cross of his salvation. I will fulfill the promise that I made to mankind, for my promises are always fulfilled. I will send humanity these teachings through my disciples, which will help man prepare himself to communicate joyfully with me from spirit to spirit, because after 1950, I will no longer manifest myself through human spokesmen.